So here it is. I have this living ebook. You see, it it's the food that I've eaten. What I found out um, in terms of um, weight, weight gain, weight loss, and weight maintenance. Um, I was 155 pounds before when I noticed my skin getting itchy and movement is very difficult. So this came about after my healthy eating craze and was diagnosed with breast cancer. And then after that, I decided to test out vegetarianism, which is like 3.5 days of not eating or drinking, which I do not um, promote at all because my skin became so dry, and there are a big story behind it. But we'll talk about that later. But I want to talk to you about um, what happened after that. Is that I wrote um, my living ebook, living because it's the way I lived this particular um, investigation that I did with regards to assisting my body, looking at weight loss, weight gain, maintenance. Because if I just pass on information from one doctor to another, I can use it for research. But if I just keep passing on information, it will be some sort of like a belief where you heard someone said something or you've seen someone wrote something and you sort of took that as your truth. Uh, what I want to do is rather than do that, cross reference with them, but at the same time walk my own walk and walk my own talk, basically. So after I graduated from the Institute of Integrative Nutrition, this is the first thing I did because to have a niche, to be able to get into a niche, you should be able to really um, have walked the have walked the talk within that niche. Because how can you assist others if you haven't assisted yourself in this area? I mean, or have you investigated this particular area? Um, so I would advise for people who are in business to be in a business where you really investigated this thing, um, and it was like someone cross-referenced it for you, and whatever you found out, which is not real, you corrected yourself, or forgive yourself first, and correct yourself within that, and walk again, find out what's going on, and keep forgiving and correcting, and keep forgiving as you go, and then put your business out there, and then find out that the business environment is not actually supporting that particular um, thing that you're doing, which is living a living uh, selling a living ebook. Why? Not because it's not good. It's just because it's out of the our mind patterns. The mind pattern that we support is like someone said something. I'm gonna expand on it. Well, have you actually tested it yourself? Have you actually walked it yourself? So we are so used in this kind of business mindset that we don't even question it. So here I am, I have an ebook, and no one's buying it. Not because it's not valid or it's not written well, because um, I had an editor to edit it and everything, but because we are in a mindset that is not considering what is best for all of us. We are just stuck. And And we complain about the government, the whole system. Guess what? We are supporting it. We are supporting this world to be the way it is. And then we're changing a little bit every now and then. You know, saving the environment. Why don't we first look at what are we actually saving? Is it a consequence outflow of of, of our own, you know, um, mindset that is based on what is best for me and what everyone says is okay should be okay, and because I'm earning money from this thing, even if it doesn't make sense, or I won't even question it, because if I question it, I might not survive. I might not have money to actually support my business because people don't like it. So I better give them what they like. Well, we'll, we'll come to have a look first of what that will give us. It will give us the world that we have right now. So I would ask you to reconsider, to have a look, question yourself. Look, should we uh, should we look at, should we support e-books that are made from information passed on from one to the next, that um, that uh, is based from um, explanations about something someone said or something someone found out, rather than support an e-book that is that is the living, that is the walking the talk, this that is walking, um, the living expression of, or a testing of, um, a practical testing of, what weight loss is all about and what weight gain is all about, and supporting oneself, and then coming out with recipes and pictures to show that this is what I actually ate. Well, uh, it, it's to me, I would say, what is she doing if I'm the one who is like not looking at things? And I said, what is she doing? Why is she uh, making an ebook about what she eats? Because normally, what we say to others is not exactly what we live. So I don't want to go that way, because uh, it's kind of lying to myself, you know. Uh, it's kind of hiding, and within that, projecting this. I have graduated as a health coach, and I know this and I know that. And you know what? I'm going to pass to you something that I know. Yeah, nice. Okay, you will be able to earn money from that, but for how long? And and because the self is always there, the being that you are is always watching, is always aware of what you do and what you say. If it all aligns to what is good for everyone, what is best for everyone, well, can you actually say that this is where I want to be? This is where I can actually stand and say, yeah, I did not pass on information. I actually walked it. Yeah. So, in I would really urge you to reconsider, because we are the change. And if we do not change, how are we going to expect this world to change? I would reconsider and look at what we are supporting, uh, e- information ebooks or living ebooks. Come on. We have to change this world. We have to change our definitions of ebooks, from information ebooks to living ebooks. How's that? That makes sense, but not well. What will my friends say to me? Who cares what my friends say to me? You only care about those things when you are in a sort of a habitual mind pattern of I don't like myself, so I gotta get someone to like it. Just like we like everyone's post in Facebook, because it makes me feel good. But behind it is the fears that is actually uh, compounding within us. And one day, just like me, I got cancer. I did. I did not even look at what the common sense of what I'm eating. I just went into the raw food diet, vegetarian diet. I did not look at the sugar content or the blood sugar level. I mean, because my mind is into, you know, I've got to be healthy. Or, or I have to look at, well, who I am without who I have become within the thought that if I don't have a disease, then I'm healthy. No, even the World Health Organization um, uh, define it in a different way. Well, what I support is this: the alignment of the physical, mental, and social well-being of a person, and alignment to that, to what is best for all. Because what is best for all is essentially what's best for us. And if we do that which is not best for all, we can't stand. We just can't. Our society, you can get rich for a moment, for so long, but eventually the society is gonna fall because you supported that which is not a representative of what life really is. So you gotta act. You gotta be that change.